me and I walk alone. I walk this empty street on the boulevard of broken dreams, where the city sleeps and I'm the only one, and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone and I walk up. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone would find me. Till then I walk alone. Walking down the line that divides me somewhere in my mind, on the borderline of the edge and where I walk alone. Read between the lines, what's fucked up and everything's alright. Check my vital signs, know I'm still alive and I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk alone. I walk alone, I walk up. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. My shallow heart's the only thing that's beating. Sometimes I wish someone there would find me. Till then I walk alone.
Oh, here's a guy, Mr. Dawes.
Step one, you say we need to talk. He walks, you say sit down, it's just talk. He smiles politely back at you. You stare politely right on. So what a window to your right. As he goes left and you stay right. Swing the line, airplane. You begin to wonder why you came. Where did I
Yeah, good stuff, mate. We're just waiting on the first game to be set up and all that, so bear with us, eh?
All you do know best. Try to slip past his defense without granting innocence. Lay down a list of what is wrong, the things you told him all along. Pray to God he hears you, and pray to God he hears you. And where did I go wrong? 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 Hard to save a life. Where did I
Yo, Riser, I appreciate the follow, my dude.
They're gonna clean up your looks with all the lies in the books to make a citizen out of you. Because they sleep with a gun and keep an eye on you, son, so they can watch all the things you do. Because the drugs never work, they gonna give you a smirk, cause they got methods of keeping you clean. They gonna rip up your heads, your aspirations to shreds. Another cog in the murder machine. They said lost, they scare the living out of me. They could care less as long as someone will bleed. So talking your clothes, or strike a violent pose. Maybe to leave you alone, but not me. Nah, boys and girls in the clique, the awful names that stick. You're never gonna fit in much, kid. But if you're troubled and hurt, what you got under your shirt will make them pay for the things that they did. They said, I'll teenagers scare the living.
Gotta love when Paladins crashes you on you, but it seems we are still waiting for the guys to finish up. Looks like they might be in a pug at the moment, so the game should be starting soon, so bear with us, peeps.
It was 1989, my thoughts were short, my hair was long. Caught somewhere between a boy and man. She was 17 and she was far from in between. It was summertime in northern Michigan. Splashing through the sandbar, talking by the campfire. It's the simple things in life like when and where. We didn't have no internet, but man, I never will forget the way the moonlight shined upon her hair. And we were trying different things, and we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite song. Sipping whiskey out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Sweet Home Alabama, yeah. Singing all summer long. Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Catching walleye from the dock, watching the waves roll off the rocks. She'll forever hold a spot inside my soul. We'd missed her in the sun, we couldn't wait for night to come to hit that sand and play some rock and roll. While we were trying different things, and we were smoking funny things, making love out by the lake to our favorite song. Sipping whiskey out the bottle, not thinking about tomorrow, singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Singing Sweet Home Alabama all summer long. Singing about Sweet Home Alabama, yeah. Singing all summer long.
Alrighty, how's it going, ladies and gentlemen? We are throwing into the first match tonight with Mindfreak versus Proximity.
Turn to ban.
Looks like the side of Proximity is going to start off with the Torvald band, which I do find pretty interesting, since no one really is going to pick Torvald in this meta, with his nerfs.
Your team's turn to
Willow
ban.
band coming out on the side of Mindfreak. Obviously, she's still very annoying since her buff. Can understand that. No one wants to let that bitch through. See what the side of Proximity
Enemies
do go for
turn
here.
to
And they
ban.
go for the Atlas band. Pretty standard. I think we'll probably see a McCullough band coming out on the side of Mindfreak as well, just to get rid of that turtle. No one likes playing into him. Although a Nara band is pretty strong on this map. Since she can wall off, it is Bright Marsh that we are going to for our first match. So, it'll be interesting to see what they do ban here. Looks like they are going to ban the turtle. So I assume we'll probably see something like a Genos or a Khan first pick. And it does look like we are going to see the Khan first pick. Emoji best tank. So I could see a Genos barrack here. Personally, I'd rather go the Inara with a Furia just so that you're forcing the side of proximity into a double shielding tank. Easy wreck again. But we'll see what they go. Does look like they are going to go the Genos barrack though, which is a pretty potent combo. They could go an Inara, not Inara, Ashe, sorry, as well for their first pick if they really wanted to. Ashe is good control on this map, especially through apps, which is the well side. And it looks like they're going to pick up the BK as the first pick with the Genos, which is quite a good pick. BK Luminary can do a lot of damage. So it does look like we are going to see the Inara here, which is pretty smart on the side of proximity, not taking the barrack because of the double shielding. So this will force double shielding on the side of Mindfreak if they do take it. Looks like they're looking at taking the barrack though, because you don't want to give a barrack with a Luminary. He can do a fair amount. Cassie, a good pick here as well. Obviously, big game and Inara, which they probably have to go now, unless they went a double push with a Nando and an Ashe. Quite possible. You could see that combo come out. But then again, I don't think they will. I think they will take the Inara just for her sustain on point and the fact that she can wall off so much on this match. We'll see what they go here though. I don't think they'll flash their hand at their secondary DPS right now. It looks like they are going to go the double Wrecker style with the Nando and the Ashe, which is I quite like it just for the fact that they've already got the BK, so that if they had have gone the Inara, they would have had to kind of run a secondary sustain, which they could have. They could have run a Grok or something like that to give that Inara a bit more sustain, just because she does struggle a bit with her Genos pocket. Even though she has lots of healing in her deck and cooldowns and whatnot, it's still quite a battle for her to survive with the Genos. Does look like we are going to see the Furia come out on the side of proximity. Secondary DPS wise, I wouldn't mind betting we could see a Pip, but we could also possibly see a Drogos. However, the side of Mindfreak do have a last pick to counter out a Drogos if it is picked. So I could definitely see a Pip working here in favour of proximity. Looks like they're going to go with Victor. Interesting. I do like it. Victor's he can be quite potent with his shots. It is a tight map, so you could run something like a Shrapnel or even a Cardio Victor, even though it sounds meme-ish. Cardio Victor just allows you to have that constant burst. There's no free round burst. Then again, he could go burst round Victor. So we'll see what they pull out on the side of Mindfreak here. I could actually see a Eevee or an Maeve, sorry, come out if it is Ninum piloting it, I should say. Excuse my poor English tonight. But we'll see what they go. Ooh, Lex. I do like a Lex. Lex can do some wonders. So, should be Rice, I assume, would be on the Lex. And it is. And it's going to be Ninum on the BK. With a Panda on the Victor and Ascendant Fear on the Cassie. Both good drafts. I do like the idea of the Victor on this map though, so we'll see how it plays out. Good luck to both teams. We'll then take a short intermission while the game gets up, and yeah, stick with us.
You don't know how you met me, you don't know why you can't turn around and say goodbye. All you know is when I'm with you, I make you free and swim through your veins like a fish in the sea. And singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to hug you at night. You want to leave, guarantee you won't find nobody beside me.
Alrighty, so here we are jumping into the game. Talents wise, looks like we are seeing a Shrapnel Victor come out with an Impulse Cassie, Storm of Bullets on the Khan, Tinkering, and a Cherish, Deft Hastings Lex. Obviously with the rework to Deft Hastings, the amount of damage you can do, 680 per shot, quite nice. Pocket that with a Luminary, that starts to become a bit of a problem. Looks like Soch is going to go Scorch. Interesting. Interesting, I should say. Forgive my English. I personally would have gone Formidable, but we'll see how it goes. So we are on the look. He does get a nice fireball there. He is running point. I want to see how the Lex is running here with the Ash. Looks like they are running through Axe, challenging this Cassie right now, and they are going to slap the Cassie down. And this is looking a bit unfortunate for the side of Proximity. It seems Mindfreak are just running him through right now. He does know the Khan's there. He's got the marker on him. Some nice bops. He does have his Ash in there, so he can start to get a bit more aggressive here. Khan is going to have to back out, otherwise he's going to get picked. And he does get picked. Yeah, this ain't looking too good for the side of Proximity right now. Lex is doing a fair bit. Especially with the Ash being able to bully in with him. So we'll see if we can get on the BK. Oh, it looks like the healer is on the fall here. So they're staggering out the healer. Get a view of Vecro, see what he's doing. He's pretty much, he pretty much is having a pretty chill game this one. Just stand on point, look pretty, not much in it. And then I'm on the BK, we'll see how he's going right now. He does have that Luminary pocket. Ooh, and they do find the Victor right there. Yeah, this is looking pretty dangerous right now. You're more than likely going to see this one go in for a 2-0 push. It's already under the first bridge, the main bridge into base at 1:30 left. This is, this is a dangerous one. Khan's only get in there, he's not going to be able to touch. This is going to be a 2-0 to Mindfreak. Well played by Mindfreak there. We'll see what's coming out in terms of damage and healing stats. BK on top, followed by the Lex very closely though. Obviously both getting that Luminary pocket can hurt a lot, and then it's a massive dip right down to the Cassie, which is the lone warrior up there really for the side of Proximity. In terms of healing stats, I mean, you know, the Fury is still getting up there in the healing numbers, so it's not a complete stop in terms of healing, but in realistic terms, it's just because there's too much damage coming out from the Lex and the BK for the healing to even have much of an effect on this game. So we are going to watch the Victor here, see how he plays. Ash does pop the ult, and Furia pops her ult, however, it's a little bit of too little too late, and poor Victor's trying to make a run for it, but he does get mowed down. BT on point, just contesting as much as he can, because he knows he's going to get staggered out. Unfortunate there, on the side of Proximity, Mindfreak really just going to town on this one. Watching Pikachu on the Ash here, on a 15 streak, so if we pull up the items and the streaks right now, yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone on the side of Mindfreak has died yet. And no, they haven't. So it's been a deathless game for the guys on Mindfreak. Rice with the triple there. Nicely done on the Lex. Unfortunate. And this is looking very much like a 4-0 stomping right now, which is unfortunate to see. Um, obviously, the tier difference between the two teams, Mindfreak being up there in the top 4. You know, Proximity are a good team, they have good players, but it's obviously Mindfreak are just firing on all cylinders right now and proving why they are up in the top 4. So BK actually going up top. Ninham getting really aggressive on this BK, just going up there and ulting. He's having a bit of fun with this one, Ninham, it seems. He's really popping off. We'll watch the send clear here, see how he gets out of this, because it is a minute 30 and it's almost getting pushed in right again. So Khan does miss the ult there, unfortunately. Barrett going down, trying to put the shield dome down, and wowie. That was one fast game. Unfortunately on the side of Proximity, but Mindfreak just showing that they are the animals tonight with a 4-0 stomp. Well played. Bear with us while we set up game 2. Alrighty, and we are getting into game 2 right now. So it is going to be Frog Isle for the secondary game. The intermission graphics is top tier, yes, I know. Because I just grabbed it off Google. That's how top tier I am. Alrighty, so it does look like we are going to start off with the Willow Band on the side of Mindfreak, followed by the Genos on the side of Proximity. We'll see what Mindfreak band here. It does look like the other one banned the Atlas. So, more than likely see the McCullough gonna be banned here on the side of Proximity. And of course, Spectator is such a brilliant thing, and we never see bugs. We don't see the ban. But we know it's probably gonna be a McCullough since Khan is getting picked up. I wouldn't mind betting we could see a Furia here, just for the fact that it really is the only powerful damage amp heal in terms of her ult. Elian could do quite well here. Nice long distance for her. A Barrack on point. They could go for the Inara if they really wanted to. Force the double shielding on the side of Mindfreak, which looks like they have. So they've gone the Inara Ashe, picking up their tanks early. However, they are leaving open the Furia for Mindfreak to pick up if they choose to do so. Picking secondary tank here, I don't think it's really a must on the side of Mindfreak. Just for the simple fact that Proximity do have their 2 tanks. They're not going to really worry about going a triple tank on this map, unless they want to try some extreme cheese strat. Does look like we are going to see the BK Furia though. 2 very powerful picks. I do like BK. He can get some nice control through jungle. We'll see what the side of Proximity do pull out of here. I wouldn't be too surprised if we could see a Drogos. Ever since his buffs, obviously, he can do a bit more floating. Combustible can really give you a lot of side control in jungle to kind of poke with that BK. Hovering a Nando right now. This is interesting. Are they saying we're going to go triple tank double heals? Are they going to do a goats comp? We'll find out. I'm not sure how I feel about this Ceres here. It looks like they are going to try a Goats comp. A Nando with a Ceres. The only reason I can see a Ceres get picked here is if they're going to stick on point and kind of just play point. That's my theory behind why they would pick a Ceres. Ceres is, yeah, I don't like her as a healer. Just too one way, unless you're stacking together, which is what I have a feeling they could be doing with a Goat comp. Looks like we are going to see a Strix here, a very nice pick. They are going to go solo tank though, which is, that's an interesting one. Not sure how I feel about a solo tank on Frog Isle, but the boys on Mindfreak obviously are confident enough that they can pull it off. Ooh, so we're not even going to see double healers, we're going to see 4 tanks right now. They are just going full goat on the side of proximity. Wowza. This will be an interesting one. Ceres heals bit 50-50. Obviously, if the tanks are done a stack point, she's going to get in there. I'd assume she'd get in there and stand with the tanks so that she can't get picked out solo. Triple DPS with a BK though, Strix and an Eevee. Yeah, I don't know what to say about this one. This one's one weird match. But good luck to both teams. And we'll take a short break while we get the game set up.
I'm not worried about to bring you where, 'cause as long as no one knows, then nobody can care. You're feeling guilty, and I'm well aware, but you don't look ashamed, and baby, I'm not scared. I'm singing, follow me, everything is alright. I'll be the one to tuck you in at night, and if you want to leave, I can guarantee you won't find nobody else like me. Don't know how, don't know how.
Alrighty, here we are into game 2. We'll see how the side of proximity do play this. They have gone a very goat-orientated comp, obviously. Yeah, I'm not sure what to make of this one. I don't know the reasoning behind it. Maybe they just feel like stack point and fuck it, let's try it. We'll see how it goes. So.
5, 4,
Interesting
3,
choice here. We are seeing a chain reaction BK. Obviously, with them all stacking, he feels like chain reaction is going to get mega value out of this. Crack shot, storm of bullets. Doesn't look like they are stacking point much though. This Ashes and jungle kind of just trying to force it. The Inara is on point. Just an interesting fact too, the Inara is crippled. And yeah, just like that. I mean, I don't know what we expected from this one, seriously. It was, yeah. The minute they went GOAT, it was all over, personally, in my opinion. And yes, I will be streaming yours after. There's like, definitely. We'll see the Ceres here. I didn't see the one-way healing. Unless they all stack point, which they are now. They're starting to really just stack in. However, you've got a chain reaction BK that's just gonna flame into you the minute you try stacking. And this is, look at this, look at this. Watch this, Ash. All that friggin' things. But he has Rekka, interesting on BK, no Cauterize. Which I do find interesting since there is only really the Nando shielding. Well, I mean, they got Ash shields, but you know, with BK going on to the stage, I would have thought he'd more go for a Cauterize just so he can confirm those kills. But it doesn't look like he really needs it. So, I mean, we'll check out the Terminus here. An interesting note, it is a Crush Terminus too. So it is a stun Termi. He does get slapped down though. Yeah, not real much. Is that a beam? No, it was Cherish. The beam just looked bigger. He obviously has increased the size of the beam in his deck, because it did look a bit bigger than usual. BK just up here challenging. This Nando's gonna go down. Does pop the Immortal though, but oh, nice Cerasol. BK does get out though, and does. There goes the Ash. I mean, this one's just a shit show to commentate. I don't know where to commentate half the time because it's just it's just a stomping right now. That was I mean, what? There's 40 seconds before the match. It's 3 minutes 50 right now. That was literally a 3-minute push, a 3-minute game for the first round. It's pretty much on par to be a 6-minute game if that's an example of the first round. So we'll see what side of proximity decide to do to try and combat that. Interesting note, Strix is actually pumping out damage a lot right now. A good 20k almost ahead of everyone else. So well done to Strix there. Healing stats, I mean, Sarah, she's got all those big tanks to just stack and right click. Of course, your healing numbers are gonna look good in that. In terms of items, we'll actually see what coming up on online for the items. So, I mean, you can obviously see Mindfreak are just stacking the items because they're just doing so much. Oh my god. So, Ceres fell there due to only having a slower shadow speed there. If she had faster shadow speed, she probably would have survived. Yeah, this is looking pretty one-sided right now. I mean, I'm trying to be professional and cast this, but I mean, what do I say? Like, Mindfreak are just stomping right now. It's just they've tried this goat comp with Viserys. It's not working for them, and it's getting pretty one-sided. So we'll check out Ninamon Strix here. He is on a 14 streak. Just popping off. I mean, they've pretty much got proximity in the base here. This is gonna be easy. Easy push. It's not really gonna be much of a challenge. It is playing quite an aggressive Strix. Obviously, I mean, he kind of can into a goat's comp. He's not getting punished at all. They do pop the Inflame, and this is going to be a 6-minute match. 6 minutes 24 seconds right there at the ending. I mean, you hate to see it. You really do. That's I don't know if that's a sign of frustration on the side of proximity there, after being beaten too easily on the first map. I feel they had good points on the first map, but they've obviously either tilted or just gone, fuck it, and we want to just end this right now because we know we're not going to beat them kind of thing, and they've tried Goat Comp, got absolutely fucking slapped. I mean, yeah, there's not much you can say to that. Well played to Mindfreak. Unlucky proximity. Yeah, just don't give up. Just, you know, no matter how tilted you get in a game, don't give up. Don't try those stupid comps. It just doesn't work in this game. We all know it. Goats have worked probably very minimally at least 10 times in the whole fucking time they've been tried. And that's a rough guess. That's probably even given goats a boost. They probably haven't even fucking worked 10 times the time they've been played. It just doesn't work in this game with wreckers and cauterized. Now, if it was Overwatch, yeah, goat comp, sure. Go for it. But it's not. This is Paladins. Yeah, I mean, that was rough. Personally, I would have liked to have seen Proximity actually draft a proper draft there. I feel like it was the tilt that got to them, and they've just tried something that they've obviously never run before and got punished for it too easily. But yeah, we'll go a quick break. We will get up the Bizarre versus Extricity games. So hopefully this one should have a bit more spice. These teams are in the top 4. Bizarre number 1 and Extricity number... What are they? They're number 4 at the moment. So yeah, we'll see how they go. Bear with us, guys. We'll be right back.
I wake up every evening with a big smile on my face, and it never feels out of place. And you're still probably working at a 9-to-5 base. I wonder how bad that tastes. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. If you find a man that's worth the damn and treats you well, then he's a fool you just as well. Hope it gives you hell, I hope it gives you hell. Truth be told, I miss you. And truth be told, I'm lying. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you find a man that's worth the damn and treats you well, then he's a fool you just as well. Hope it gives you hell. When you see my face, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you walk my way, hope it gives you hell, hope it gives you hell. When you find a man that's worth the damn and treats you well, then he's a fool you just as well. Hope it gives you hell. Now you'll never see what you've done to me. You can take back your memories, they're no good to me. And here's all your lies. You can look me in the eyes with a sad, sad
So just a side note, guys, the Bazaar vs Extricity game doesn't actually start till 8 PM. I don't think they are going to start any earlier, so it looks like we might have a little bit of a long intermission for this one till 8 PM, which is what, 12 minutes away, so bear with us, guys, while we get this all sorted for you.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. If I give up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who's giving it to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at Shrewsbury. And I'm working, yes I know I'm gonna be the man who's working hard for you. And when the money comes in for the work I do, I pass almost every penny on to you. When I come home, oh I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. If I go, well I know I'm gonna be the man who's going home to you. Just to be the man who's left. And I'm lonely, well I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. And when I'm dreaming, well I know I'm gonna dream about the times when I'm with you. When I go out, well I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. If I go, well I know I'm gonna be the man who's coming home. I'm gonna make it bend and break. Say a prayer, but let the good times roll. In case God doesn't show. And I want these words to make things right, but it's the wrongs that make the words come to life. Who does he think he is? Put your fingers back to the keys. One more time. Thanks for the memories, even though they weren't so great. It tastes like you, sweeter. One night, yeah, one more time. Thanks for the memories.
Got a girl from the south side, got braids in her hair. First time I seen her walk by, man, I about fell up out my chair. Had to get her number, it took me like 6 weeks. Now me and her go way back, like Cadillac seats. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and 30, I ain't in no hurry. I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can.
What stream? What caster?
She don't need no help, but I can turn them inside out. I don't need no help. Got hips like honey,
This is mega
so
clickbait.
sweet. There ain't no curves like hers on them downtown streets. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and 30.
It seems they just got 3 more players to jump into their lobby and then the game should be up, guys. So bear with us. I appreciate your waiting.
Out here in the boondocks, the breeze and the birds. Tangled up in the tall grass, my lips on her.
This is what Google looks like when you stretch it. More like it.
Get there when we get there, every inch is a mile. Body like a back road, driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and 30, I ain't in no hurry.
I probably should edit it and actually make it the proper size of the screen, but I couldn't be fucked, to be honest. Where is the video games? It's coming. I'm sorry. It looks like they might have to get. They might be getting subs or something. Because their lobby is showing 8 out of 10 at the moment. So bear with us, guys. I know it's been a while since the last game. We obviously didn't know it was gonna be such a stomp, though. I thought it might have been a bit more of a contest, but shit happens. So yeah, bear with us.
We're soaring, flying. There's not a star in heaven that we can't reach.
If we're trying, so we're breaking free.
No, the world can see us in a way that's different than who we are.
Creating space between us till we're separate hearts. But your faith, it gives me strength to believe.
sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I would like to say to you, but I don't know how.
Oh shit. Here we go. Finally, and it looks like we're going to start off with Stone Keep. Between Bizarre and Extricity. Bizarre. Okay. So, what the fuck is going on here? Okay, never mind. That was some open draft shit right there. Wow. I guess we're going back to an intermission. Sorry guys. Bear with us.
The romance is dead, cause there's so little else occupying my head. There is nothing I need except the function to breathe, but I'm not really fussed, doesn't matter to me. Ruby, 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 and do you, yeah. Know what you're doing to me. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Tomorrow is cancelled. Let the clocks be reset and the pendulums held. Cause there's nothing at all except the space in between. Finding out what you're called and repeating your name. Ruby, 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 Ruby. I do you, do you, do you, do you? Know what you're doing to me. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Do you, yeah. Know what you're doing to me. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Do you, yeah. Know what you're doing to me. Ruby, Ruby, Ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby. Know what you're doing to me.
Alrighty, we are actually in the game this time, and it is bizarre banning first. Let's see what they ban here. I think they will ban the
Enemies
Willow,
turn
and
to
they do.
ban. Your team's
Atlas
turn to
coming out
ban.
on the side of Extricity.
Enemies turn to
Then the
ban.
Drogos, so they definitely don't want any blasters apart from the BK really to come out. So I assume we'll see a McCullough ban on the side of Extricity here, because Mr. Daddy DLS is on Bazaar, and the man is known for his McCullough. You definitely don't want to give DLS the McCullough. Looks like they are going to pick up the BK. I do like this, getting the only blaster really that can challenge the high ground. Although a dredge can be used to challenge a BK out, but it's got to be in the right team comp, obviously. So we'll see what the side of Extricity do pull out here. Looks like they are going to pull out an Ash. I can see a Genos definitely coming out here. You probably don't want to give a Genos to the side of Bazaar with a BK. So I do like the Genos pick here, and you can get some pretty fat ults down in the keep. Ooh, looks like they're on the second force. Looks like they might take a barrack. Feeling confident that they are going to leave the Genos. Looks like they are going to take the Genos though. Having a good think about it, using up a good proportion of their bonus time that they do have. So, yeah, they're really having a strong think about this one. Looks like they are going to lock in the Genos, so I do like that. You take away Genos BK, quite the dirty combo. We'll probably see a Nara come out here with a Khan, maybe. I could definitely see that. Khan obviously not as powerful this map, so I guess you could probably go in a Nara Nando if you really wanted to, but you know, it's interesting. Okay, no, they are doing that. It looked like they were going to go a Nando Khan for a second there, which I thought was pretty interesting. They just going to leave it a Nara, but no, they are definitely going to force Extricity into a double shielding tank comp, which is easy wrecker for the BK to really hammer down on. So you probably will see a Barrett come out on the side of Extricity, just because they do have the Genos. Barrett tinkering with a Genos pocket can really do damage. And it looks like they are going to bring out the Cassie. I do like the Cassie pick here on the side of Extricity. Cassie's big dome can pretty much melt both those big tanks, and they both have, I guess, what you'd call fairly decent sized hitboxes. It looks like they don't have much time to think about it though. They are going to use up the rest of their bonus time, or their normal time, I should say. The bonus time is the middle. So this is a fort here for the side of Bazaar. They are going to pick up the love me some turret action. If only it was old meta, you'd probably see a turret, but not these days. Looks like they are going to pick up a Furia here. Obviously, Furia's inflamed, the ult very powerful. Damage amps your whole team rather than having to single target like Genos does. Will be interesting to see what secondary DPS they go here though. Looks like they are going to go Lian. I do like it. Lian, good long range poke for Lian. Can stand up on the stairs through keep there, just after banana, and flame down all the angles that anyone else could take. So I do like that pick. Honestly, I'd love to see a dredge come out here. I really would, but into a Lian, that's asking for suicide. Just for the fact that the long distance Pope is too powerful. It looks like they are going to pick a Pip though. Interesting. Both good drafts. I really do like Extricity's draft, but I also like the side of Bizarre with their draft. So good luck to both teams. Both looking strong. And yeah, we'll go to a short intermission again while we wait for the game to get up. And yeah, bear with us, guys.
Open up my eager eyes, 'cause I missed her bright side. Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab. All he's having is smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach gets sick and it's all in my head. But she's touching his chest now. He takes off her dress. Now let me go. Cause I just can't look, it's killing me. It's taking control. Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a blind man. I'm sick aside without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me of what I really am. It's not like you to say sorry. I will speak not a different story. This time I'm mistaken. For better you I was thinking. And I'm wrong. I've been down into the bottom of every model. These words in my head scream how we live up again.
Oh, it's a remake. That's a rip. Well, at least everyone watching tonight is getting the Oceania Paladins experience right here, with all the lobby lags and taking time for things to get set up. It's quite the experience, but I appreciate everyone actually sticking around and waiting for the Oceania boys to show up, so thank you very much. Yo, PK, I appreciate the follow, my dude. Probably not, to be honest. As much as it's hard to believe, casting actually takes it out of you more than playing the game. What's going on? We just had a remake, so we've got Bizarre vs Extricity coming up once the lobby's remade. Swaps didn't go through. Good old lobby lag. You gotta love that shit, you know. But that's high res for you. But yeah, stick with us, guys. Games are coming up.
Tasting like a raindrop, she's got the look. She's got the look. What in the world can make her
Yeah, that's true. It's never bugs. It's called hidden features or added features. Never a thing called bugs on this. Favorite features terminus. Right, he's got so many fucking features. He's like fucking front page, that fella. Yes, he's definitely gonna be the best champion when he's released.
Like a rainbow, she's got the look.
I'm not going to show the screen here too much. Oh, the game crashed, never fucking mind. I was going to say something about it, but you know, apparently it's unqueued me from spectating. This is fucking brilliant. Bear with us, guys. Arse will forever go. Greatest bug, yeah. I mean, it really makes you wonder how the fuck some of that shit gets through, like, QA. Like, are they seriously that fucking bad at doing their own job that when people abuse it, let's ban the people that, you know, abuse a bug that we didn't fix because we don't fucking QA our shit. That's the truth right there. It literally feels that way, doesn't it? Kind of fucking sad for a company. Yeah, that's Paladins in a nutshell. So not a lot's changed right now. They are just locking in their champions in open draft mode. Pretty much same drafts, obviously. They just remade it because they didn't get their champion swaps off, so we're going to wait for the game to load up. If you want to see. I mean, that's pretty much what you're looking at, so... yeah, that's the draft, if you did miss the draft. The bans were Makoa, Atlas, Willow, and Drogos. So, yeah. We'll get the game up and running, hopefully, this time. I'm not fucking holding my breath, I swear. Yeah. Bear with us, guys. To be honest, I've seen Fusillade used a lot more than Combustible lately. Which I kind of understand. I mean, the 1k direct shots can really hurt you. But yeah, he's definitely become a lot more potent since the 25% was added to the base. And we have done that much intermission work that the hour playlist is actually finished. So we're gonna sit here in silence. Alrighty, well, I don't have to pause the music this time because the playlist is finished, so that's a bonus. It looks like the game is going to be starting any minute. We've fast forwarded it as fast as we can. And, yeah. It's just a matter of waiting now. Can't fast forward it any faster. Before Blind Crash. Dude, don't jinx today. I can definitely feel something fucking going on. Alrighty, so in terms of talents, Solar Blessing. I assume that will be changed out for Cherish, although Lizak might roll Solar Blessing, who knows. Mother's Grace, Eminence, Vortex Grip on the Khan, Raw Subjects. I assume that's definitely going to be fucking changed, yeah. So that's yeah.
3, 2.
Fortress Breaker on the Ash, interesting use there. And it looks like they are going to run Beam. So we're going to start off with Baboon here and see how he plays. Looks like they are going to go for a defeat. Nice Grumpy to the lower, just so they can't really push the lower. You see, that is why you put a Grumpy there. Barrack went to do it, and oh my. They are just pressing the gas pedal right now. Oh dear. And we got to pause. Dude, I told you not to fucking jinx it. Who the fuck said in before Vine Crash, in before No Grover? Like, Dolos, you fucking jinxed it, bro. Oh dear. Alrighty, well, looks like we do have a pause. So, we're just gonna sit here in silence. Actually, I'll find another fucking playlist, fuck it. We actually need another playlist. This is too boring sitting in silence. I'm fucking bored myself.
Darley Jefferson in the mix.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier.
You gotta love this game. It looks like we are unpausing. Alrighty, here we go. So he does get the downtown there onto 96. Looks like he is under control high here. This is quite nice by Baboon. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see how Oz is going here on the pit. So it looks like he's sticking back a bit. The Ash is falling low. He's gonna have to top her up in 1 second when he gets his potion, no doubt. No, maybe not. Ash is still running very low. She's gonna get pushed out there by the Inara. Leon's sitting here doing some long range pokes as intended by the Leon. Missing a couple of shots there. Come on, Mr. Average, you gotta hit them shots. Pip doing a bit of dancing with Average. Nice work by Oz there. We'll see how the Cassie's going, see how Aldog's going on the Cassie. Looks like he's gonna fall low here. Does get a nice shot there with the Impulse Cassie. Looks like Barrack is pushing pretty aggressively. Does get poppied off the map. Oh dear. And this is looking like a bizarre 2-0 right here. I mean, it's literally a minute and it's got to move, what, probably an inch, if that. So DLS going for the big spike there. Barrack is going to fall low, and he does fall. Getting a nice beam there from... Oh, that is a far walled, unfortunate there. Looks like Furia does fall down there, Lizlac. However, they are just going to hold it. Inara just not really needing the healing. Obviously, big tanky bitch. This is why Inara can be quite annoying. She doesn't always need a friggin' healer to survive. We just saw a prime example of it there. So I can get a look at DLS's deck. Yeah, so he does have Steadfast 3, so increase your health. Stone Bulwark 4, which 100 per second during Ervangard. Geomancer 5, so that's reduced cooldown of the Ervangard, which I find that interesting. I don't usually run that on my Inara decks, but DLS is a better tank than me, so he knows the way to go. Plateau 2 and Rolling Stones 1. Interesting. Quite a nice deck by the seems of it. He had a lot of survival there. And it looks like the game is paused again, so Alright. We're just going to play a little bit of music while we wait.
So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Yo, bitch wanna kick it, Jackie Chan. She said she too young, don't want no man. So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan.
So we'll actually look at damage, I guess, and healing while we wait. So damage coming out. Leon and BK up on top of the charts. Almost, what, about 7k clear? DLS actually doing some nice damage on their Inara. He's chasing down that Barrack and Cassie. Terms of healing, 49k done by the Furia, 34k by the Genos. Some pretty nice healing. We'll see what's coming up in terms of items and stuff like that. So in terms of items, we can see some resilience coming out on the side of Extricity, which is very understandable considering it is a stun Khan. And Inara's ult, BK, I mean they got a lot of stuns, so it's smart to get the Resil out first on the side of Extricity. However, that being said, Extricity do have two ults that really count as stun as well. So you can see Daddy DLS pulling out some Resil as well. In terms of stat lines, I mean, that's pretty much the score of the take. It just showed that first round. Yo, we'll turn off this music and let's get going, eh? Alrighty, so we're going into the second round. Possibly the third point for Bizarre if they do capture. Oh, for fuck's sake. Man, I'm getting sick of this shit and I'm fucking casting it. I can't imagine how the fucking players are feeling right now. Mate, Dolos, it's all your fault. You fucking put the hex on this game, bro. Fuck me. Oh, this is brilliant. Well, I guess we can say at least the game's gonna fucking last longer because it's constantly getting paused, isn't it? Fucking hell. Alrighty, game's getting unpaused. Let's go. Let's get this fucking bread. So interesting here, by the side of Extricity here, they are going through Church. So they're giving up that high ground control really to the side of Bizarre. Oh, and that was a nice combo there. Genos actually did get a kill. And Ash ulted up there, so this is quite nice by Extricity. Pretty much wiping house up here. Let's see if we can get a view on this Ash. Can't. This is a perfect view. Oh, nice pip ult there. That was really nicely done by Oz there. You're getting the double. Susie getting pretty aggressive on this Ash right here. He's gonna cop the BK ult though and fall down. So Babs on the BK. He's gonna go ham and gonna look for the healer. He does get picked though. Yeah, that was actually very smart by Jaquib there. So if you just missed that play, Lizlak beamed Jaquib and then Jaquib ulted and grabbed his target into the beam, pretty much getting all the DPS that he needed to because his DPS wasn't around. So that was smartly played. So we'll see how Pip's going here with the Barret. He is on the low at the moment. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Pip hop up high in a minute, just so he can get that high ground control. Looks like Cassie did ult there, so Cassie's getting pushed by the Inara here. DLS with a nice wall, walling off the Cassie, and he's gonna actually get the kill. That was nicely done by DLS there. So let's see if we can get DLS here. Here he is. It looks like he's on a fall, but he does have that Urban Guard up because of the cooldowns in his deck. As you can see, it's an 8-second cooldown, so instead of the 10-second. Ooh, that was a nice ult by Genos. It looks like Baboon is on a fall here on the BK. Unlucky. A nice attempt at a wall by DLS. He does wall off the Cassie, however. He's pushing this high ground, really. There's only a barrack there to kind of stop him, so he can quite easily force this top if he wants. He just gets a little top up there from Lizlak on the Furia, and here he goes. Mr. DLS just holding down that W key. This is why you like Inara. Nice ult there by Oz, however, they don't find any kills from it. Very unfortunate. So DLS going for that. Looks like this is going to be a 4-0, and it is. And just like that, Bizarre 4-0 the first game. Extricity played quite well. I don't think it was... I think it just came down to comms at the end of the day. Obviously, Bizarre being around for so long as a team. I mean, what, they've been together for almost 2 years. But, yo, it was, it was a good attempt from Extricity. They played well. It definitely, even though it was a 4-0, they had good points in that game where they almost did capture and stuff like that. So it was quite a good game. But yeah, we'll be right back with a quick break, but then get into game 2. Stick with us. I appreciate you all, waiting around for us and stuff like that. But yeah, terribly sorry for the wait. Just bear with us.
I got love for my homies who be rolling with me. Play no games, cause ain't nobody playing with me. I got love for my homies on my family tree. I got love for the ghetto, down for whatever. If you was down before, then you still gonna be down. I got game, cause the game was given to me. Say my name, cause ain't nobody tighter than me. Give it up.
Next map they will be playing on is Bazaar. And it looks like we are going to get into the game right now. So, here we go. Electricity banning first up. Looks like they are going to ban out the BK. Interesting choice there. They obviously felt Baboon was doing too much on his BK. Want to get rid of that shit. And, why not? Go for it. Your first pick. You can force some bans here. Spectator is not bugged at all, and we're going to guess an Atlas ban coming out on the side of Bazaar. Willow ban coming out on the side of Electricity as well. You don't really want to give away that Willow. But yeah. Obviously, like I said, Spectator's not broken at all, and we can totally see that there's an imaginary Atlas there. And it looks like they are going to take a Lian ban as well. So the McCullough, I do think I was right, because the McCullough is getting picked here. On the side of Electricity. So it looks like they're going to go Cassie. Oh, Cassie Genos. That's actually a very good counter right there into the McCullough. Big game Cassie can really destroy that turtle, especially with a Genos giving him a good pocket. I do like that counter pick right there. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out here. Since Lian is banned, we could possibly see a sniper come out on this map. It is a long range map where snipers can do a fair bit of work. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see Fury here. Interesting choice on the Barrack though. I feel like they'd more want the Nara, just for the fact that it's not double shielding. Looks like they are going to go the Drogos. Fucking English. Forgive me for my English tonight, people. It's been a long night. So it looks like they are going to go Drogos. Pretty good pick, actually, because Lian is banned off the table. I mean, the only type of thing that Bazaar could run to really poke out that Drogos, if he went Worm Jets, is Sniper. So I do feel like we could possibly see a Sniper. Since you got your Cassie that can kind of push out, it looks like they might take a Victor. Obviously, Burst Victor, he can do a lot long range this map too. So I do like that pick. It looks like they are going to pick up the Inara. I'm wondering if Bazaar are going to go a single tank on this map, just because of the way they've drafted at the moment. They've kind of left their tanks till last. So I could see maybe an IO come out here as their secondary healer. But with a Khan solo, I don't think they will. But it is Bazaar, so who knows? You know, they pull out weird shit all the time. And I mean, they seem to make it work, so we'll see what they go there. So we'll probably see a Furia come out here on the side of Electricity. No, maybe not. Looks like they're going to go Damba. maybe feeling the Damba a bit more than the Furia. You'd think maybe they'd want the Furia for her ult, because you definitely know Atlas is the ban, otherwise Atlas would have been picked up by now. There's no way Atlas would make it down to fucking 10th pick if he wasn't banned. So we definitely can guarantee the shadow ban is Atlas. It looks like we are going to see a Kinessa come out on the side of Extricity. I do like this. I do like the Kinessa pick. Leaving Furia, though, a bit interesting. Wow. A Ruckus, huh? This is interesting because we're starting to see the Ruckus come back a lot lately, especially this week. I don't know what it is, but it seems since the patch, obviously his movement's a lot more smooth, and maybe people are feeling, aerial assault Ruckus could be played in. So we'll see what happens here. Good luck to both teams, and yeah, we'll go to a quick break while the game loads up. Did the game just crash, or have I just unqueued from spectating? What's just happened? Yeah, if we can just get some confirmation from one of the players talking in chat, did the game crash or have I just been unqueued? What's going on? So I assume they cancelled the game and put it back to open draft because some trades didn't go off. So bear with us, guys, while we wait. I thought you were going to sing "You Are My Sunshine" right there.
Siege.
Just because you said that, Ice, I'm actually going to fucking play it for you.
Yeah. You are my fire.
Yeah, it's the official music video, that's why.
Desire, believe when I say I want it that way. But we are two worlds apart. Can't reach to your heart when you say that I want
positioning wise and all that. Looks like he's going to get up top. Does get a nice early quick scope. Though if you quick scope on the Kinessa, it's also not quite as effective. Oh, and does fall to the Victor ult there. So that was nicely done by Baboon, just getting that Victor ult out nice and early, really getting the control. It does look like he's going to poke here. Let's see how McCullough's facing. Looks like Drogos is going to go in for an ult, but he can't find anyone, so he does maintain 30%. And McCullough is going to look for a touch. However, big game Cassie does hurt. So we just heard the Kinessa ult being popped. I mean, Bazaar just played that well. They heard it popped and pretty much hid for cover. Oh, nice shots there by Al, or Mr. Ice, as he is known in the chat. Now, this Khan is living for way too long though, contesting that point, giving Bazaar a nice chance to get back. Even though they are going to be a man down, it just stemmed out. So we'll see how the Victor is going here. Looks like he's going to push with his Ruckus on this right side here. Getting some nice long range poke. Here comes the Drogos punch. Oh, he does get it. Nice revenge kill though. Oh my god. That's Cassie big game for you right there. That's a perfect example of why you picked that into a McCullough. That just shit on him. And that's being polite. This Cassie, no one really looking at her right now. Kind of just sitting there. McCullough is having a look. Oh, he does pop the ult. However, big game's starting to punish him down. Looks like Extricity are going to capture this one because of the fast overtime. It's ticking away, and Extricity do capture. Well played to Extricity there. Let's see Dragon here. Sorry, Dragon Drogos. That's what he is. We do know what he is. Oh. Okay. So just as we switch to Kinessa, she does get shut down there. Let's see if we can get onto maybe the Ruckus. See how the Ruckus is faring right now. Getting a nice kill there. Remember, the Ruckus is aerial assault, so he's Khan's getting some nice aggression here. Oh, well, looks like he might be punished. Maybe not. He does get away with it. Oh, and he does get the ult onto the Barrack there. Unfortunate for poor Barrack. Looks like McCullough's coming up on the left here, so Drogos is going to come up with him. Some nice long-range poke here with the Fusilier. He does hit it downtown. Nicely done by Blade right there. And you can see why the changes to Drogos's kit does allow this to be played. Yo, how's it going, Bella? So we'll see how the Ruckus is faring here. Looks like he's on back up. Maybe not. He's going to challenge the Drogos. Oh, who's going to win? Epic anime battle right here. Ah, nicely done. Well done, Blade. That was some nice shots. We'll see how Aldog's doing here on the Kinessa. Getting some nice downtown shots. Is he using fast teleport? That was pretty fast.
30 seconds remaining.
He is using Eagle Eye. He must have a series deck here. So he does have Beam Me Up 5. There you go. So increase it by 50%, I believe it is, at maximum. So quite the Kinessa deck there.
10, 9, 8,
Nice grenade there by the Victor. Looks like Bazaar are going to hold this one, so we're
2,
going to a 2-2. He does get the kill onto Blade there at the end too. Oh, oh, that was a smidgen right there. Alright, so we can get some looks at the damage numbers right here. So Baboon actually pumping out. I mean, what, good 14k ahead of anyone else on the playfield right now. So nicely done by the Victor. Drogos following up by 83k. Then it's a massive dip right down to Cassie on 70k with the Kinessa on 70k as well. So you can see Drogos and the Victor really being the main damages for both teams. In terms of healing, 131k heals, 135k heals on the Damba, and 122k on the Genos. Quite good here. 42k coming out. No, 4,200. Fucking how did I get 42k out of that? But yeah, that was a nice ult by the Calm there. We'll see what's coming out in terms of items right here. So we can see what items are coming up online. We've got a lot of cauterized 3s and tier 2 records coming out, especially on Oz Gunship on the Barrack. Baboon on the Victor as well. Oh, so Jaquib goes for the ult there. He does get traded out. So Blade pretty much popped his ult. McCullough's popping his ult. Aldog's popping off. This is looking like a bizarre. Was looking like a bizarre capture, but Extricity have said no. We want to capture this and fought back for it. So good work to them. See how Jaquib's doing here on the Ruckus. As you can see, that aerial assault just allows him to get up in their face. In terms of stat lines, so there's the stat lines for your DLS actually getting some nice stat line himself. But yeah, look at that headshot. Fuck, that's deadly. Nothing beats the sound of a Ruckus just hitting the fucking head. Like, nothing beats it. But yeah, as you can see here, Ruckus doing well. A nice double kill by Lizlak there. And yeah, we'll see how they zone out here. Looks like Baboon is getting up pretty much to allow no push whatsoever. Looks like we got the Kinessa sitting over with the Makoa here though, so oh, and that is that's a Kinessa headshot for you right there. That's dirty. He is going to get challenged here though, and does fall. So watch Jacob see what he does, see if he's going to challenge us anymore. Looks like he's just going to sit back and wait. Popping those nice headshots. And does fall. The Drogos does fall there as well. See if we can get some views on Oz here on the Barrack. We haven't given him any screen time much. The man is playing pretty well on that Barrack, so we've got to acknowledge some nice plays when players play nice. A nice spear coming out on Damba right there. That was lovely. And this looks like it's possibly could go to a 3-3. However, there is still a minute and a half left, so it's not all over yet. Azar still can force this if they want to. You can see there that Ruckus is going through on the left. He's actually going to go for a flank over the top by the looks of things. He's kind of just waiting here. I don't want to give away the man's strats, so I won't look at him. Just in case anyone is watching the stream. But I mean, you shouldn't be watching the stream, you should be playing your fucking game. But some players do that. Kinessa looking for the shots here on the he's one shot. Oh, he's looking at, he wants that shot. He wants that shot. You can see it so bad. Oh, so there we go. Ruckus getting in the back, popping his ult. However, Makoa just goes, no, 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 boy. You pop yours, I pop mine. Baboon getting some nice headshots here on the Victor. We'll see how Al is positioned. Oh, the down fucking town. Oh, the nades. You gotta love that. Nice work by Baboon there. He is gonna fall here to the Drogos though. Drogos is gonna get a double maybe? Maybe not. Cassie does get him. Ooh. This is nicely done here. Oh my, okay, I don't know if that was the call there on the Barrack. Considering they had the numbers advantage and respawn advantage, maybe they felt they were getting pushed too hard. I think Bazaar will be quite happy with the use of a Barrack ult there. And you can kind of see they're kind of just wanting to die. Yeah, I think Bazaar will definitely be happy with the ults that they used versus the ults that Extricity had to burn there. I mean, what, they burned a Ruckus ult and a Victor ult, I think, versus Barrack ult and McCullough ult, as well as a Damba ult, though Damba pretty much has his ult back again, and a Drogos ult, so well played to both teams there. That was a good push on the side of Bazaar, but good defense for Extricity. So we'll see if we can get a look at the numbers. 142k on the Victor right now, so Bab's really fucking pumping out that damage. Long range poke on the Vic, quite nice. 122k on the Drogos as well. So Drogos is doing some nice poke of his own. You know, which you'd think wouldn't be possible with the Victor, but he's obviously getting the right playstyles, positioning to get the picks. He does get some nice friggin' Fusillade shots on the Ruckus there, but he is forced out. So it's looking pretty strong right now for the side of Bazaar. Let's see some healing numbers. Almost 200k for the Damba right now. And Al does pop his Genos, not Genos. What's it called? Kineserol. Does fall though. Drogos getting a double here. Nicely done. And it looks like Extricity are gonna come back and say, no, we will fight you for this 100%. The Dragon ult is up though, so we could see a Dragon Punch come in for one of the tanks on the side of Bazaar. Some nice Fusillade here. He's getting hidden. He's Sanaka hide away from that Victor. He does get pushed out. Ruckus ult coming out right now. He is gonna fall though. And here comes the Dragon ult. Does he find any targets with it? No, he doesn't. He has to pull out. This is nicely done by the Victor. He does push the Kinessa, however, they all looked around at him. So, nicely done by the side of Extricity here. And this might be an Extricity win, people. This is a very tight battle indeed. However, Bazaar do have both their tanks back. Oh, Fusillade, so deadly. Fusillade, Fusillade, Fusillade. Let's go. Fast overtime and Extricity do capture. Well done. Well done. We are going to a game 3, ladies and gentlemen. We are going. Let's go. Well done, both teams. Great play. That's what we like to see. But yeah, we'll take a short break. And we'll see what the next game is. So bear with us.
Thinks he's gonna change history. You think you know him so well, yeah, you think he's so swell, but he's just perpetuating prophecy. Come on now, slow down, you're gonna crash. Baby, you were screaming, it's a blast, blast, blast. But look out, you got your blinders on. Everybody's looking for a way to get real gone. Real gone. Real gone. Real gone.
Final scoreboard. What do you mean final scoreboard? Yeah, unfortunately I can't show that because of you know, I'm not high res. Unfortunately, I don't have the power to see the the stats. So,
Now did you?
I mean, it's up to the teams if they want to post a screenshot in the chat to show you all what got what. By all means, teams do that, please. But if you don't want to, don't. Simple as that. But yeah, we'll wait for the next game, so bear with us. Mr. DLS, if you're watching, you selected open draft, brother. Alrighty, so we actually do have a screeny of the let's see here. Hold up 1 second. Screen. Let's add the source. Add source. Screen. Yeah, let's see here. Properties. I can't change the properties. Why can't I change the properties? That's fucking stupid. Ah, it's seen, that's why. Alrighty, here we go. So this is the fuck me. This is the stat line of the final match that we just saw. So as you can see here, open original. If I here we go. So there you go. That was the stat lines of the game that we just saw played right there. A big note, the 142k on the Drogos, which was quite nicely done. Baboon with 160k on the Victor. Very nicely done by the Vic. 221k. Massive note on the Maldumba there. That's that's beautiful. 21-minute match. That's over 10k healing a minute. So nicely done there. And yeah, there's the end of game stats for you. So, shout out to the boys for actually posting it in the Discord, Mr. 96. I appreciate it. So everyone thanks Mr. 96 for the end of score stats. Ice. You're one of a kind, Ice. Don't change, mate. Don't change.
Travel on, there's one day here and the next stay gone. Sometimes you bend, sometimes you stand, sometimes you turn your back to the wind. There's a world outside every darkened
So it
door.
does look like we are going to be going to Waters Gate for the final match. So just waiting for the game to load up. Bear with us, peeps, and we'll get to see what goes on.
There's not much time left today.
First map was Stone Keep. It was a 4-0 to Bazaar. No problem, mate. Alrighty, well, it does look like we are going into the third and final match between these two. Lovely play by Extricity on the second map to make it go into a third. So starting off bans, it looks like we are getting rid of pretty much every single blaster on the field right now with a Drogos, Willow, and a BK ban. And we do see the Daddy DLS Makoa coming out. Ooh. So I assume the secondary ban was an Atlas. Who knows? Atlas might have been left open. I don't assume he was, since they're not picking it right now. They're going to Genos. Looks like they might go a Genos Barrack right here. Although you could see him taking the Nara instead and kind of leave the... well, yes, okay, so it looks like they are going to go a Castle. So I do like that, because they're pretty much saying to Bazaar that we want you to either take a double shielding tank, but I don't think Bazaar will. They're pretty smart. You can probably imagine a Furio with an Inara pick coming out here on the side of Bazaar. But who knows? They might leave their secondary... they might leave their healer and take the Inara at least. Looks like the other one taking Ash though, so they're going to go pretty aggressive with a double push tank, which I find interesting. And a Grok. Oh my! Don't tell me we are going to see some goats. Don't tell me we are going to see some goats right now. We've seen them pull out this type of shit before, and they end up going to goats. So, strap in, ladies and gentlemen. This could quite possibly go that way. It looks like they are going to go a Khan. Oh, fucking hell. Spectator's not broken at all, by the way. Fucking shit game. There we go. So it that was amazing. Switch game came back, voila. So it looks like they are hovering the Strix here. I do like the Strix because not really much that can push him. I mean, Strix can sit back a fair distance on this map. It is Borders Gate. I mean, different Strix players have different styles. Some like to get very aggressive with him. It looks like Fumi has made it home or has been able to play now, so Average is no longer filling for him. But you know, well done to Average for stepping up. He played great for him. I do like that. A Furia. Okay. So they're kind of gone... I feel like they've gone a goat comp, and then they've just gone, okay, we'll sit everyone on point, and then you just kind of sit in the back, Baboon, on the Strix and poke away. I do like the Victor choice being Hover here. Interesting. I feel like a Dredge could do something here, but then again, there'd be nothing to challenge the Strix because Dredge is the only blaster left. You put Wrecker on Dredge, I mean, he can actually do a fair bit. And Blade is their blaster for the team, so, I mean, I've seen him play Dredge before, so I know he can play it. But, yeah, something like a, I mean, yeah, you could go a Burn Monster Tyre if you really wanted to. Try and get that. It looks like they are unlocking the Victor though, so Victor's ult can actually do a fair bit as well. I do like the Victor choice here. It looks like all the swaps are coming through right now. So yeah, I feel like this is more of a GOATS comp in a way on the side of Bazaar, but they've got the Strix to just confirm that they do have some damage rather than full GOAT. Both interesting drafts. I honestly can't tell you who I think is better this one. I think both drafts have value in them. They'll just come down to play styles. But yeah, good luck to both teams, eh? You know, you've done well. You brought us a third match. I wish you both the best. And we'll go to a short break. Yeah, so I was just double checking because I did see that Blade is on tank. I was just maybe wondering if trades didn't go through. Fuck's sake, turn that off. But it looks like they did go through, so here we go. We are going to watch Cassie here, see how she goes. So they did go for the side flank. It looks like it is a half shell Makoa, which is interesting. A quick look at the talents for you. Battering Ram, half shell, Cherish, unauthorized use, Maelstrom Groff, Impulse, Luminary, Burst Mode, Tinkering, Stormer Bullets. Miss Cassie is going to get challenged here by the Ashe. Cassie's on a fall here if she's not careful. Does back out. We got Strix here doing a few shots. Oh, missing his shots though, and he does get punished right there. Bizarre do capture though. Interesting to note, J-Quib actually on the Makoa and DOS on the Ash as well. So it is a half shell Makoa. So he's just able to get up there, get a bit aggressive. He is on a fall here. Some nice shots there. See how Blade's going on the barrack. And does get the kill there onto the Gurk, whatever you want to call it. Oh, some nice long range there by the Victor. I do like the golden weapon on the Victor. It's quite a nice, nice look. So he is getting some nice long range there. Let's see here. See how Grok is doing? Ash starting to get the ult off, and they are going to punish the ult. Grok's starting to pop the ult just to stay alive here. Interesting choice. But I guess he just felt a bit too threatened and just wanted to make sure that he was going to survive. So we're going to watch DLS here on the Ash, getting aggressive. Is rocking the American Blaster gun with the golden skin. So the man obviously doesn't like a lot of too much golden. Oh, and does get the nice battering ram right into the back of the Cassie there. Barrack really getting pushed here. DLS is going to force this. And does get the battering ram kill again. Does get a double. Nicely done there by the Ash. Done a bop him really into the backline. That was nicely done by Bizarre there.
30 seconds remaining.
So we'll see how J-Quib's going on the Makoa here. Looks like they are going to pop their Furias and Flames, so they really just want this easy push. And looks like Barrack is getting pretty low here, and he is going to pop the ult. However, Makoa's just going to say, no, 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 boy, and pop the ult back. So, looks like Barrack is going to fall here. And, wow, we just watched the Makoa C9. That was just a Makoa C9. They wiped everyone else but the Makoa. And he just C9'd the shit out of that. Well played. So we'll check out terms of damage and healing coming out. So it looks like the Victor's on 36k, Cassie followed by 34k and 33k on Strix. Barrack up there with 32k, and then it's pretty much a 10k dip.
5, 3, 2, 1.
In terms of healing, I mean, healing's pretty close as well, 46k and 45k. But, yeah. Why would you take Cassie to kill McCall and then go Impulso? I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is an Impulse. I mean, Impulse did used to be the meta for Cassie, so, you know, it still can work, and they're obviously banking on the Genos Luminary to be enough. But, yeah, it's not appearing to be so. Let's see if we can get a look on Babs here on the Strix. See what he's doing. Oh, nice shot there onto the Barrack. Pretty much making Barrack hide. Does get another nice shot, and a nice ult coming out to save DLS there. DLS pretty much shoulder bashing out to safety, but he is on a fall here, Baboon. Oh, he's getting a nice pocket though. And he's actually got the shield. That was lovely play right there. So they not only pocketed him so good that he survived, but they shielded him as well. That was nicely done by the Ash and the Genos. Ash and the Furia, sorry. But Looks like Strictly is struggling a little bit on this map. Because I don't think it's their draft. They do have a good draft. Maybe they're just not used to playing this style of map. Who knows? But it seems they're struggling just a little bit. Looks like he's going to look for this Strix here. He is going to challenge it. Does fall to the Strix though. It does look like it's, yeah, unfortunate there. We are going to watch Bizarre. 4-0. Wow. Yeah, that was a wowzer. Kind of killed the hype. It was a big hype game for game 2, and then Bizarre just step on the gas and go, yeah, bye bye. Well played to both teams. I mean, you know, you's made it a very interesting set. It was well played. Bizarre take it 2-1. And that is actually it for the games tonight. So we saw Mindfreak 2-0 proximity. Both games were a 4-0. And then we saw Bizarre versus Extricity for a 4-0, then a 4-3 to Extricity, and then a 4-0 again to Bizarre. So, I mean, yeah, well played. And there's not much more we can say. That was just brilliant. We are on the look for someone to raid, I think, because we got so many numbers. It's like, fuck it, I'll send you somewhere. See who's live right now. So Mr. Bonker is live. I always like Bonker. So we'll go raid Bonker, because Bonker's awesome. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Go raid Mr. Bonker. You know, go say hello to him. And let's see here. Official Bonker. Oh, look at that. All those lovely numbers. Alrighty, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. And yeah, have a good one.